Ever wondered how a seemingly harmless exaggeration or false claim in business could turn into a nightmare? Well, you're not alone. False claims, in the simplest terms, are deceptive statements made to mislead others, often for personal or financial gain. They can range from exaggerated product features to fraudulent financial statements. But these aren't just white lies. They can have serious repercussions. So buckle up as we delve deeper into the world of false claims, their impacts, and real-life examples. False claims are not just about lying. They encompass a whole range of deceptive practices. Now let's delve deeper into what false claims really are. At their core, false claims are assertions or declarations that are not in line with the truth. They can take many forms, and in the realm of business, they often manifest as deceptive advertising, misrepresentation, or false billing. Deceptive advertising is when a company promotes its products or services in a way that is misleading or false. This could be through exaggerated claims, hidden fees, or failing to disclose important information. Misrepresentation, on the other hand, is a bit more insidious. It involves presenting false information as if it were true, often to make a product or service seem more appealing. This could be anything from overstating a product's capabilities to downplaying its potential risks. False billing is another common form of false claims. This is when a company charges for goods or services that were never provided, or inflates the cost of those that were. It's a deceitful practice that can lead to significant financial losses for customers and tarnish the reputation of the business involved. These deceptive practices are all too common in today's business landscape, and they can have serious repercussions. But by understanding what they are, we can be better equipped to identify and avoid them. Now that we understand what false claims are, let's examine how they can impact businesses. False claims can have far-reaching effects that can cripple even the most established businesses. Let's dive into the potential implications of false claims on businesses. At the forefront are legal consequences. In many countries, making false claims about a product or service is considered fraudulent and can result in hefty fines, penalties, and even imprisonment. For instance, in the United States, the Federal Trade Commission actively monitors businesses to ensure they're not misleading consumers. If found guilty, businesses can face fines reaching hundreds of thousands of dollars, and in some cases, millions. But the implications extend beyond legal consequences. A business's reputation, painstakingly built over years or even decades, can be shattered in an instant. Customers value honesty and transparency. When they feel deceived, their trust evaporates, and regaining it can be an uphill battle. Negative word of mouth can spread like wildfire, especially in the era of social media, causing a significant dent in the customer base. The financial repercussions can be equally devastating. Apart from the direct financial loss due to penalties and lawsuits, businesses may also experience a decrease in sales as customers turn to competitors. In severe cases, the financial blow can lead to bankruptcy, forcing businesses to close their doors for good. This is not just about businesses losing money. It's about the people behind these businesses, the entrepreneurs who invested their life savings, the employees who depend on their jobs to support their families, and the customers who put their trust in the products or services. False claims can result in a domino effect, impacting countless lives and the economy at large. Moreover, false claims can also lead to a ripple effect across the industry, prompting stricter regulations and increased scrutiny, making it harder for other businesses to operate. It's a lose-lose situation for everyone involved. To fully grasp the magnitude of this issue, let's look at some real-life case studies. The business landscape is littered with companies that have faced the wrath of false claims. Let's delve into some real-life case studies that highlight the harsh realities businesses face due to false claims. We'll explore 3 different instances, each revealing the nature of the false claim and the resulting fallout for the company involved. Firstly, let's consider the case of a well-known energy company, Enron. In the late 90s and early 2000s, Enron was touted as one of the most innovative companies. But beneath the surface, a different story was unfolding. The company's top executives were involved in an elaborate financial fraud scheme, making false claims about the company's profits and hiding debts. When the truth surfaced, Enron filed for bankruptcy, shareholders lost billions, and the company's reputation was irreparably damaged. The executives faced criminal charges, and the Enron scandal became a cautionary tale about corporate fraud. Moving on, let's look at an example from the world of technology. Tech giant Samsung found itself in hot water when it was accused of making false claims about the water resistance of its smartphones. The company claimed that certain models could be submerged in water, but customers reported significant water damage to their devices. As a result, Samsung was slapped with hefty fines, and its brand image took a hit. The case highlighted the importance of truth in advertising, a component of business ethics that can't be ignored. Our third case study takes us to the food industry. In 2015, Subway faced a backlash over a false claim regarding its foot-long sandwiches. A photo went viral showing the sandwich was actually less than 12 inches long. Even though it seemed like a minor discrepancy, the fallout was significant. The company faced a class action lawsuit and was ordered to ensure its sandwiches were the advertised length. This incident tarnished Subway's reputation and showed how even seemingly small false claims could lead to big problems. These examples illustrate the grave consequences of false claims. They underscore the harsh reality that false claims can lead to financial losses, legal penalties, and a damaged reputation. But it's not all doom and gloom. With the right measures, businesses can prevent such scenarios. They can foster a culture of honesty, implement robust internal controls, and ensure transparency in their operations. By doing so, businesses can safeguard themselves against the devastating impact of false claims. So remember, honesty isn't just a moral virtue, it's a business necessity. These examples illustrate the grave consequences of false claims. However, with the right measures, businesses can prevent such scenarios. Prevention is always better than cure, and this holds true for false claims in business. Let's dive into how businesses can proactively prevent the incidence of false claims. One of the most effective ways to do this is by maintaining transparency. By being open and honest in all dealings and communications, businesses can reduce the likelihood of false claims arising. Transparency fosters trust, and trust is the bedrock of any successful business relationship. So it's crucial to keep all stakeholders in the loop about all decisions, changes, and developments. Another key strategy is adhering to ethical practices. Ethical business conduct goes beyond just following the law. It's about recognizing and honoring moral obligations to all stakeholders, including employees, customers, suppliers, and the wider community. By embedding ethical values into the core of the business, companies can not only prevent false claims, but also enhance their reputation, boost employee morale, and improve relationships with customers and partners. But maintaining transparency and adhering to ethical practices, while important, are not enough on their own. Businesses also need to implement stringent checks and balances. These could include regular audits, rigorous compliance training for employees, and robust mechanisms for reporting and addressing potential issues. By having these checks and balances in place, businesses can identify and rectify any potential false claims before they escalate into major problems. It's also essential for businesses to foster a culture where employees feel safe to speak up about any concerns they may have. Encouraging open dialogue can help prevent false claims from taking root in the first place. Remember, prevention starts from within. In conclusion, preventing false claims in business is not just about avoiding potential pitfalls. It's about creating a business environment that is transparent, ethical, and accountable. It's about building a culture of integrity that permeates every aspect of the business. And it's about taking proactive steps to protect the business, its stakeholders, and its reputation. By taking these measures, businesses can safeguard themselves against the harmful effects of false claims. False claims in business are a serious issue that can have devastating consequences. We've spent our time together today unraveling this complex topic, starting by defining false claims as any untrue statement or representation made in the context of business. These untruths, we've learned, can lead to severe ramifications, tainting a company's reputation, and even leading to financial losses. We've walked through real-life case studies, understanding how global brands have suffered due to false claims. From inflated product capabilities to misleading financial reports, these scenarios have underscored the gravity of the issue. But all is not lost. We've also discussed preventive measures, emphasizing the importance of transparency, regular audits, robust internal controls, and a strong ethical culture. These steps can significantly lower the risk of false claims emerging within a company. Businesses that value honesty, transparency, and ethics can steer clear of the perilous path of false claims and build a reputation that stands the test of time.